Hey, what's up everybody? It's Aaron here with Iron Therapy Training, and we're inside our new studio. And today I have Nick Bertram with me, and he's a client here at Iron Therapy Training. He's been a client here for about 7 months now, and I was gonna let him share his story, kind of about, what brought him in. So Nick, if you don't mind, if you want to share with people what was going on when you first decided to come here.
Okay, I can do that. My name is Nick Bertram, as Aaron was saying. I'm 70 years old, live here in Great Bend, have a wife, stepson, and 2 daughters. Several years ago, I gained some weight. I got up to about 230, around that mark, and figured I needed to do something. Lost some weight, got down to around 200 or so, and I was doing some running, but my knee got to bother me so bad that I finally quit running.
Yeah.
And went to the doctor, of course, and they couldn't really do much, didn't have much of an answer, and just by accident run into Aaron, and he said, yeah, we might be able to do something. I could sense as I'm getting older that some of my balance and some of that strength that I had was starting to leave, and so that was another thing, just make sure that I could maintain my level of activity that I wanted to. I got grandkids, and as you get older, you can kind of see you need to keep up your body to be able to keep up with them. 2 things that really drove that. I was having trouble losing weight. I just kind of plateaued and need to have a plan really to lose some, and then try to fix my knee and where I could run again. I was interested in running 5 and 10 Ks, and it just hurt too bad where I couldn't do it. I was able to go off my blood pressure medication. I talked to the doctor about it because it got pretty low. Cholesterol level, I think it was down to 149 or something like that. So both those medications I've been able to talk to the doctor about and leave them behind. So that's good, because I don't like taking medication. I know you should if you need it, but
and it's funny that you say that, Nick, because that's a lot of the reasons why most people come to Iron Therapy Training.
Yeah,
is to lose weight, get healthier, get out of pain, and possibly come off medications.
Yep. No, it worked. If you can do that in, like Aaron was saying, 8 or 7 months, with however long I've been here, that's really not a long time to get those kind of results. So, and I've seen so many guys my age start to spiral downhill. They start to lose some of their balance, and then they become more inactive, and pretty soon they're in trouble and really have a hard time getting out of it. Taking a lot of medication, which I hate doing in the first place.
Well, if you wanted somebody to hear something about Iron Therapy Training, Nick, what would you want to tell them?
I would want to tell them that, there's, it takes some work, some discipline, but the results are worth that effort. Because when you think about it, an hour out of your day, 3 or 4 times a week, is not really much time to put towards better health.
Yeah.
And the costs associated with, of course, are very, when you think about it, if you can't live life actively or enjoy it because of pain or whatever reasons, what value does that money have for you then? So it's a good place to spend it, I think.
Yeah.
And people, you have to be able to take some time and spend a little money to get better, but in the long run, that's the only thing that's going to matter, if you can live out, and be active. And
thanks for coming in today and sharing your story with other people, so we can possibly help some more people get healthier, come off medications if they're allowed to or not by their doctor, and help them reclaim their health and life. So that's what Iron Therapy Training stands for. And we're right here in Great Bend. We have a bunch of health and fitness experts inside this studio. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me and Nick today. We'll see you guys soon.
Yep.